Hey, what's up everyone? I know it's been a while since I made a video. Been very busy this week. Monday, Tuesday was not a good day for me. We had a horrible job. Everything on that job that could have went wrong. Really killed my mood, so I didn't want to make any videos those past 2 days. And then after that, we've just been busy. So today's Saturday. Right now, I'm gonna show you guys all the holes I have on my cover, my tarp. So I bought some flex tape from Lowe's, and we're gonna try to patch it with flex tape and see how it holds up. So I guess I'll go ahead and make a video about that here real quick. And so the first thing we have this Saturday morning is we have 2 rentals coming off rent. The other 2 dumpsters are on rent. So all my dumpsters are on rent right now. So we have 2 that are gonna be coming off rent. Next week's gonna be a very busy week. Landed a huge job. It's gonna take about 2 to 4 days, 8 to 10 loads. So that's a really big job that we ended up landing. But anyways, this week has been a busy week. I was in Pecos, I was in Monahans, I was in Abilene, Midland, Odessa. So we've been traveling a lot this past week. But anyways, we'll go ahead and make this video, and then I'll show you guys basically a day in the life again. So you'll be riding with me in the truck. Now check out this hole. It's about the size of my fist, bigger. And I have a bunch of little holes over there. All right, so here's a look at the flex tape that I'm gonna be putting on the tarp. It's basically, what is this, clear? Is this clear or gray? I wanna say this is gray. It's gray tape. All right, so here's a look at the flex tape. It's very sticky. It's pretty thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and eyeball how much I'm gonna need to cover this hole. I'm gonna say about right there is good enough. Now I'll go ahead and cut it. I guess it's not double-sided, it's basically like a duct tape. Go ahead and place it over the top. So I'm gonna put double side on both sides so it sticks better. So go ahead and measure it again. Side. Like that. We'll see how it holds up. Okay, so that was the biggest hole. That hole was about 4 or 5 inches in diameter. And then I have this one right here. It's a little bit smaller. It's about maybe 3-4 inches in diameter. So we're gonna go ahead and fix the biggest holes. We're gonna fix this hole. We're gonna fix this hole. And we're probably gonna go ahead and fix these right here. The smaller ones, if we have tape, we'll go ahead and get to them. If not, we're gonna leave them alone. For the most part, that one has been getting caught up. All right, so I'm doing a rental pickup, and I bought this right here. This is the Rolly Skate. They're basically base plates that you put for your rollers. So instead of using like a 10-foot, 6-foot board, you could just use this plate. It started from way back here and it slid. You can see some of the residue right there, but it's way better than scratching, the floor of your customer. So, this is my first time using it, but I'm really liking it. So right now I'm winching up the dumpster, so check it out. So it's just sliding without making any damage, to the customer's driveway. For the base plates for both of these are like 160 or something like that, 140, 160 after shipping. Shipping was like $30, $35. So it's way easier, way better than carrying a 10-foot board. Just carry these bills right here, these base plates. They're really tough. These are the light duty models. They have heavy duty and they have extra heavy duty. But mine's the light duty model. Because I only have these Lone Stars, and I mean, you really don't need anything heavy duty to do work like this. So there's a look. Alright, so we just picked up that dumpster. The flex tape is working pretty good for the tarp, but we'll see how it holds up from here on out. But yeah, those base plates are pretty cool. Again, you can find them on rolleyskate.com. They're pretty pricey. On their website, for the ones that I've bought, the light duty version, 12 inch, they go for $44 a piece. But after tax and everything like that, it came out to like 130, 160, something like that. But anyways, and then check this out. We got another dumpster in the same neighborhood, same block. It's pretty neat. So branding does work. Put decals on your dumpsters. I have QR codes to make mine stand out, make it a lot easier. I'm the only one in my area that has a QR code on their dumpster. So, you know, my dumpsters really stand out compared to other people. Other people really just cater to construction and stuff like that. If you're trying to go that route, I mean, it could definitely work. But when you're going into like commercial construction, it can be very competitive, and usually contractors are going for the cheapest person. So I mean, it's really up to you on what you want to do and how you want to, you know, manage your business. If you have already business relationships with people in construction, I mean, that's even better. Or if you're already in construction, that's even better. But for the most part, I am targeting my you know, customers as far as homeowners. Those are the ones who recommend me, who will always use me and my other services. Contractors and things like that, again, you could build a relationship with somebody, but the bottom line is if they're trying to save money, or they feel like they're doing you a favor, is what I've noticed, and they try to get you to lower your price down. So just stick to your price, or stick to a price where you can still be profitable, because they tend to kind of take an advantage. And it's not necessarily the contractor's fault. I mean, it's just the work that comes with construction. I mean, they're gonna throw brick, they're gonna throw heavy material, they're gonna put dents in your equipment, they're gonna keep your dumpsters longer. But anyways, we're headed to the landfill. We're gonna go ahead and dump this dumpster. We have a job on schedule that I totally forgot about. She called midweek whenever we're super busy, and she's kind of being difficult, and I feel like we're gonna run into some issues on this job because she wasn't able to send pictures for some reason. She's just not able to, apparently. So I gave her a rough estimate for a load rate. It's at 400 to 600. She's like, oh, I could do 400. And I was like, ma'am, it's 400 to 600. No, I could do 400 if you can work with me for 400. And I was like, we could work with you for 400 depending on what we're dealing with. Again, this is for a load rate. Oh yeah, 400 would be great. She stayed with the 400 price, and I feel like we're gonna go there and it might be more than one load. And on top of that, she wants us to take some of the items and donate them or deliver them to someone else. So they're fence panels, so I'm guessing somebody wants some of her fence panels. But again, if it's more than one load, then I'm gonna charge more. So we'll see what we end up running into on this job. All right, so we're here back at the landfill. Just finished up our first job this morning. Anyways, there's a bunch of fence panels, and so yeah, we picked up a bunch of fence panels, full load, and then we have to go back. Some of the fence panels are in good condition, and the customer wants to give them away to someone, so we're gonna go ahead and basically haul them to another address and leave them in the alley for the person who wants them. So after this job, went ahead and landed a rental. So this dumpster just came off rent, did a junk removal job, and then now it's going to be put back on rent. So yeah, tomorrow, nothing's lined up. Tomorrow will be an off day for us. Monday's going to be jam-packed. So far, there's about 5-6 jobs, one of them being a hot tub job. It's going to be a really, really busy day on Monday. Plus, we need to make sure we dump some equipment in order to do some of them jobs with the roll-off dumpster to make the job easier, especially the hot tub job. That way we can just lock the hot tub inside the dumpster. Hopefully the hot tub's not in a tight area, but more likely it is. But yeah, next week is looking really busy for us. All right, so we finished up that fence job, dropped off the rest of those panels. About to drop off this dumpster for a 1 to 5 day rental. On our way out, I got a text message from a previous customer who used our service about 2 months ago or so. But I gave her an estimate, and to be honest, I kind of taxed on $20 more higher because we were leaving Midland. So we're all the way on the other side of Odessa. The job's on the other side of Midland. So that's going to be about a 30-40 minute drive if we land the job. And we're basically, it's going towards the end of the day. So anyways, I gave the estimate at $160 for a truck, like a pickup truck load, which is still a pretty good deal. But this customer received a really, really good deal a few months ago. I was in the process of doing some jobs. I was in Midland that day. And I had enough room, and I thought I had enough room to get the job done, so I did her whole entire garage. About half of the garage was full of cardboard boxes. I did it for $120, which was dirt cheap. And what ended up happening is we had to sit there for about an hour cutting up boxes to make it fit in the trash trailer. So I underbid the job. And whenever you're in this business, or if you are in this business, you know that there's going to be moments and times where you underbid a job, and it really, really sucks. You know, if we lived in a perfect world, then you would always land, you know, jobs and everything would go out smooth and everything like that. But that's really not the case in this kind of a business, because sometimes it's really easy to underbid a job, and you can overbid a job in some cases. But I really underbid that job, so I did that whole garage clean out for $120. And inside the boxes, there was a bunch of trash inside the boxes. I remember that job. You'll never forget jobs that were really shitty. But anyways, gave her an estimate at $160, and she reminded me that we picked up a lot more for less. And I told her basically the rates have changed, which is partially true. These dumpsters used to be $240, now they're $295. But anyways, I gave her an estimate, and she didn't go through with it, and was still trying to argue the cost and said she would just go elsewhere from now on. And I mean, basically I told her that's fine. I mean, if your customers don't respect the fact that you have to up your rates, or respect the fact that you have to make money in your business, then they're customers that you don't need. I don't want them. I mean, if somebody stumbles across this YouTube channel and they don't like the fact that I talk about real stuff and try to help people with this type of a business, and they don't want to do business with me because they don't like me or my attitude or what I do, that's fine. I don't want that customer. I don't need that customer. But yeah, again, a lot of customers only focus on the price. They try to go for the cheapest or who they can take advantage of. And once you've been in business long enough, or you know better, you'll see you're gonna get a lot more no's than you are yeses. And if you're getting a lot of yeses, then you're doing something wrong. You're probably the cheap guy. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because that's what just happened. So she could end up calling me back. I did try to work with her. It's just I can't really explain the whole truth because then the customer could hold that against you. Well, you know, like if you tell them, oh, I underbidded you last time, then that's kind of unprofessional, and then they could use that against you. But I mean, I've tried to be as professional as possible. I told her, I apologize, but our rates have changed. Thank you for contacting us again. Again, sorry for any inconvenience. So basically, no, that's our price is going to stay at $140 for the truck bed load. But I don't have to. I don't really have to explain myself to anyone, because again, this is my business. This is what we do. But anyways, yeah, guys, stand your ground. and learn from your mistakes, and do not let anyone, no matter if they're a customer or whoever it may be, try to take advantage of you and your business. You need to be profitable. You need to make enough money to cover your expenses.